You know, that Nintendo Direct was probably the best Nintendo Direct I've seen in quite some time. No offense to past Nintendo Directs. I mean, we got the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom trailer with a new collection and new amiibos that affect things in-game. Game Boy games, and not only Game Boy games, but Game Boy Advance games. Advance War release date, Metroid Prime Remaster, which looks just so good. Pikmin 4, Dead Cells, Castlevania crossover, and just so much more. Which, by the way, what was your favorite announcement from the Nintendo Direct? Hey guys, it's Rob here, and welcome back to the RoboChan Show, where we take the gaming news format that channels like Spawnwave or Arlo do, add a dash of animation and some cool editing on top to bring you your gaming news, leaks, and rumors in a fresh new way. If you're new here and want to be kept up on everything gaming, make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you enjoy the video and dislike if not. In this video, we are going to talk about the latest Nintendo Switch news that we got from the February 2023 Nintendo Direct, and all the cool details from the Zelda trailer, the dates, and the games for the other games, and so on. There is so much Nintendo news to go through, guys, so grab some popcorn, grab a seat, and enjoy the video, because more than likely, it's going to be pretty long. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, it helps the video reach more viewers when you do, and comment your favorite Mario game, it'll help the video get pushed. My Twitter handle is RoboRob93 as well, if you want to follow me on Twitter. Without further delay, let's continue with the video. So first up, let's talk about the most exciting Nintendo news that we got from the Nintendo Direct, and as we get further into the video, the smaller games will appear. First up, we have to talk about the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is releasing on May 12th, and in this new trailer, we got the news that is very specific to this game. The first thing is that there will be a new amiibo for the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Link. According to Nintendo of America's Twitter account, the amiibo will give you some weapons and materials as well as special fabric for your Link's glider. Below the link is some more info on this glider, and this is what Nintendo of America said. Scanning the amiibo from the Legend of Zelda series will also give you helpful materials and weapons. You can receive helpful materials, weapons, and a paraglider fabric based on the amiibo you scanned. I don't know why I said amiibo like that. Now the collector's edition has some pretty cool stuff as well. A new case, a new poster, some set of brooches. It also has an art book from the game, which I am more increasingly interested in since I saw the Hogwarts Legacy art book case, so I'm kind of curious on other games as well, so maybe I'll enjoy that too. Now speaking a bit on the trailer, I want to save this for a separate video, but there was a lot of cool things in the trailer. I saw a flying machine in the trailer, which looks really cool. We also saw a vehicle, so I wonder if you're going to be able to build your own machines in this game to get around. Not only that, but it looks like there's going to be new arrows as well. There also seems to be a person who gives Link the powers that he has in the beginning of the trailers and throughout the other trailers. And it's not Zelda, because Zelda in the trailer says, lend him your power. So like I said, Nintendo was going to give us a trailer that just gave us a lot more questions, which is really exciting. That's what I want. I want to be curious about this game. Now also with this new trailer, Nintendo said that they will be increasing the price of some Nintendo Switch games, not all of them. It's going to be a game-by-game basis, and not all games are going to be that price. Now, is this bad? I think it's bad because I just don't like spending more money on games personally. If I had it my way, $70 games wouldn't exist at all, but that's why I don't run a company, I guess. There has to be some kind of reason other than, well, it could be that. It could be they just want more money, but I guess we'll never know. There's of course inflation, and then things cost more to make games and stuff, so there's other reasons that could be why this is happening, but personally, I wish it doesn't happen because I like to save my money for other things. You know, like bills. Or food, because food costs more now too. Anyways, let's get over that downer and let's move on to something that's very exciting. The next one is Game Boy Advance games. They were announced for the Nintendo Switch, but not only Game Boy Advance games, Game Boy games as well. And these aren't your small, low effort Game Boy games. These are some pretty big games, and some of these games are getting me really excited to play this on my Nintendo Switch. So on the Game Boy side, we have Tetris, which really isn't my thing, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm more interested in the next one that I'm gonna announce, and that is Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins. This is my favorite classic Mario game. I actually beat this game a while back, a long time ago actually. So I'm gonna go through that again, and maybe I'll even do a video on it, I don't know. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX is also coming to the Nintendo Switch online service. Gargoyle Quest, Game & Watch Gallery 3, Alien in the Dark. I mean, they even put Metroid 2 Return of Samus on there, and Wario Land 3, which, speaking of, when are we gonna get a new Wario Land game? I really want a new game. Nintendo, I'm just saying, that would be pretty neat if you did that. And the last one is Kirby's Dream Land. I love this. I love the fact that they added this on here as well. When I first heard the music from Kirby's Dream Land, it was just nostalgia in my ear. It was so good. It brought back so many memories of playing this game. Now the cool thing here is that you can put a ton of different filters on here, which are Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and so on. But that's not where the craziness starts, because they're going to be adding more Game Boy games down the line. The Oracle of Seasons and Ages are coming to the Nintendo Switch Online service, and even the Pokemon Trading Card game, which is really crazy. And they also have Kirby's Tilt and Tumble. But that's not the only crazy thing that they added. They added Game Boy Advance games as well, which is really exciting. Like, I am really excited here for these Game Boy Advance games, especially one in particular. So the first one that they said that they're going to be adding is Super Mario Advance 4 Super Mario Bros. 3, MarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games, Kirin, I probably said that wrong, I apologize if I did, Mario Kart Super Circuit, which is really cool, and Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I am so excited to play this game. Like, this game alone is worth paying the extra money for the Nintendo Switch Online service. I mean, they already have a ton of value already with all of the games on there already, plus the free DLC that you get for some other games, but this has me really excited. Especially since I don't really want to pay the money to go out and buy a new handheld where I can play these games on the go, and I don't have the money to spend on other things as well, because there are so many other cool games coming out, like Metroid Prime Remaster. That game looks really good. They also have the Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, which I know a lot of you guys really wanted that on here as well, and more games will be added in the future. And guys, the games that they're going to be adding, they're going to be adding Golden Frickin' Sun later on. I am ecstatic. I am excited. I cannot wait to play this game. Like, don't get me wrong, Metroid Fusion, Kirby's amazing, those games are good, Wario, that's good, Fire Emblem, F-Zero, those games are cool, don't get me wrong, but, I mean, it's Golden Sun. Come on, it's Golden Sun. Like, I'm really excited here. I don't know about you guys. And moving on, we have the Metroid Prime Remaster announcement. And this was a very big announcement because they released it on the same day as the Nintendo Direct, which is a huge mic drop. Now, the physical edition of Metroid Prime Remaster will be available for $39.99 in February on the 22nd. So this month, and not too long. Now, I have to rent it because I don't have enough money to actually buy it, because I just bought Hogwarts Legacy, and actually I sold some games to buy that game, but I will be streaming it and I will be playing through it and I will be having some fun with you guys while talking about Metroid Prime Remaster, because I've actually never played this game. I played a tiny bit just to record some gameplay, so it was only like the tutorial and a little bit into the beginning of the game. So I've never played through all of these Metroid games, so it's going to be very fun. And overall, it looks amazing. This is exactly what I wanted from the Mario 35th Anniversary games. This looks leagues better than what was done for Mario. If we had this done for the, say, Zelda games, that would be perfect. Imagine having this done, but for Twilight Princess. I would say Wind Waker, but Wind Waker already holds up pretty well, but if you were to give it enough sprucing up, I think it could look also dead drop gorgeous more than it usually does. Which, speaking of those Zelda games, I think there is a discussion to be had here about if Nintendo is going to bring those Zelda games now that Metroid Prime Remaster does exist. We didn't know if it existed or not, it was just one of those rumors floating around, the same as the Zelda games. So I guess we'll see in that video, sometime maybe this week or next week. Pikmin 4 also got a new trailer as well, which means those listings that changed in the eShop did mean we were getting a new trailer. Not only that, but the release date for this game is July 23rd, which means we're getting Tears of the Kingdom in a couple months, and then very close after that we're getting Pikmin 4, which is kinda crazy. And this really makes me wonder if Nintendo does have a ton of games for that June Nintendo Direct or not, because you have to wonder what's gonna happen next. Nintendo hasn't revealed everything. After June, there's pretty much nothing. I mean, we do have some games here and there, but there's a lot of emptiness and a lot of unknown things after the first half of 2023. Sure, Metroid Prime 4 could be shown and maybe even released if we're super lucky, but I mean, it's almost a blank canvas, guys. It's a huge mystery. Now, along with all of that stuff, we got the Mario Kart Deluxe DLC, which looks amazing. I mean, there was just so much stuff in this Nintendo Direct. It was really crazy to watch it live. And not only this, but it looks like Level 5 is back as well. They announced a whole slew of new things. Deca Police, which looks really cool to me personally. Another game called Fantasy Life, if I recall correctly, which is kind of like an Animal Crossing game mixed with an action RPG, which I'm gonna play the heck out of if I get the chance. We also have a new Professor Lupin game. And overall, it's really good to see Level 5 back. I hope they continue to expand into West invest even more like they plan on doing, and maybe, just maybe, we can get a new Ni no Kuni series. Now, other than Mario Kart DLC, we also got Splatoon 3 DLC in the reveal as well, with the expansion pack, which is more than likely gonna be huge for the game. I haven't been playing too much Splatoon 3 though, now that I think about it, because there's just been so many other games that I've been playing, but this is really good that Splatoon 3 is getting content because it keeps the game alive. Now, the first wave for Splatoon 3 is gonna be in 2023, and the second wave doesn't have a date yet. Now, on the smaller side of things, we did have a new Katamari reveal, Ghost Trick Detective, Dead Cells DLC, which I guess that's pretty big for me. I probably should have mentioned that in the beginning of the video. I love Dead Cells, but it's going to be a Castlevania crossover, which is really, really cool. There's also some kind of fashion game, which I think a lot of people were actually looking forward to, surprising, which I don't know why. Like, it's a fashion game, so I don't know why there's so much hype behind it. Someone explain this in the comment section below on why this game is so good, because it really doesn't look like a game that would get a ton of people excited. You know what I mean. Baten Kaitos has a remaster as well, which, if you guys remember, that leaked out before the Nintendo Direct. Some kind of art leaked out before the Direct happened. And even before that, there was a leak that we covered, like, I think it was like a year ago, and it ended up being true. We also have a new rhythm game on there as well, and Disney Illusions, Harmony Fall, and overall just some interesting smaller games. Overall, I think this Nintendo Direct was amazing. I can't believe all of this was in one Nintendo Direct. This felt like an E3 Nintendo Direct almost. If Metroid Prime 4 was there, this would have felt like this was saved for E3. I mean, what a time to be a Nintendo fan, right? Now, if you had asked me what was my favorite reveal, I would say the Game Boy Advance games. That got me the most excited. But the thing is, the Metroid Prime Remaster was also really exciting, so was the Zelda trailer. Like, it's all up there. Make sure you guys tell me what your favorite announcement was, or, you know, maybe even do a top 3 if you can't decide, because there was a lot of good stuff here. If I had to rate this, I would rate it 10 Mario Stars out of 10. What would you rate it? How many Mario Stars would you get? Or I mean, would you give? Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. And if not, on your way out, make sure you subscribe for more videos and also have that notification bell on. And if you want to support the channel in any other way, there is my Patreon and Twitter account in the pinned comment if you're interested in those. Oh, and also have this donut if you're still sticking around for me rambling. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, stay safe, stay charged, and have a good one.